Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring, snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime and jingle bell time, dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet, that's the Jingle Bell Rock. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime and jingle bell time, dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air, what a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in the one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet, jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle in the jingling feet, that's the Jingle Bell, that's the Jingle Bell, that's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Hey guys, how are you? Happy Friday to all you here. I hope that today's been a good day for you. On Fridays here we play Mass Effect, so we're just gonna keep on going. Let's see, where we last left off at, we finished the Novaria mission. So now all that's left to do is to just explore a bit more. I cleaned up stuff around the Citadel. So now we just need to keep pressing on. Let me just double check the journal. Shred system and the horse. I'm sorry if you guys hear everything yet. The mic still picks up the computer fan. I don't think I'll be streaming for long today. I'll probably go till 8 o'clock or 8:30. I have to prepare some cookie dough. At least mostly for... I've done the Fortuna. I've gotten the PAX. The Stratus system. But we're getting much, much closer to the end of the game. Just a few more tidbits to explore, and then we'll be at Pharos. And then we're gonna clean up a bit more before we snowball to the end of the game. We'll be right there, and then we'll be in a good spot to start Mass Effect 2. That's assuming we started before the move. I'm... honestly... this year was... quite the roller coaster of events. But before I get into that, I do have plans to stream on Christmas Eve. I don't know if I will be able to do it in the evening. I might do it early on in the day because I was invited over for like a little Christmas Eve dinner. Let's give Liara some ground time. Because I do wanna... I need to find that... I need to set up that webcam because per tradition, we open up one gift on Christmas Eve. I need to pull up the map I have of Zawin. I like to find all the collectibles that I can. I don't know if I'll stream Christmas Day. I know everyone's just gonna be doing their own thing, but for me, I can't afford to go back out to visit my family yet. And if I'm quite honest, it's much cheaper for me to just move back. Just proceed with the move and go back for a one-way rather than there we go. Rather than just get a round trip there and back. Okay. If I remember right, there's a Thresher Mall here and yeah. Yeah. I don't really want to have to deal with the Thresher Mall, but I think I will have to. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. It still blows my mind how this year went. I started this year back in Utah. It hadn't been a full month yet of graduating from my college, my alma mater, with my bachelor's. And I'm finishing the year out here in Georgia. Next year, I will be starting the year in Georgia and ending the year back out west in Arizona. It's crazy how fast life can go, or how drastic the changes you can undergo in a year. Though honestly, going through southern thunderstorms wasn't on my bingo card. Having a close death in the family wasn't either. But that's just how life is. That's just the circle of life. I think Duolingo said I was one of the top 10% or top 5% of language learners for my Swedish. And I made a commitment to a friend I would learn enough Hungarian to be able to talk for a little bit if and when he comes out next year for HopeCon. Because if I am going to go to that, I'm probably going to drive out for it rather than fly. Don't know what it is, just flying is not that fun out here. But I'm sorry if I'm too loud. I can... Whoa. I can turn down my volume so that way y'all aren't ear-rapey. I am gonna make some fine-tuning adjustments after I move. I took Void Train off my library, or at least I uninstalled it and archived it. I was playing with one of my mods here. We got further into our save on the Xbox version, And the moment we found like demonic worship, demonic altars, we just looked at each other and said, "Nah, we're out of here. We'll find something else to play." It just feels like the 2025 has been a massive growth year for me. Like like a big old growth spurt. Maybe all but a painful one. It'd be like if you were a kid and you were just 2'11", and then you just suddenly skyrocket up to... You skyrocket up to 3'3". That would be probably painful to just grow like that. George is beautiful. I would definitely recommend a visit. Mostly just in the fall or in the winter time. I miss Arizona. But worry not about Void Train. I got some more games in my library that we still need to play. That I still need to play. And then who knows what the Christmas or the end of the year Steam sale will garner. Not sure if Microsoft will have something similar. Excuse me. We're just relaxed here. My group is making cookies for the widows of our congregation. So I drew a name. We each got ingredients for chocolate chip cookies, but I left the bag for me because I have way too many ingredients to bake cookies already at home. And because I like to bake, I'm just gonna be baking more than chocolate chip cookies. But the dough that I'll be preparing tonight is for chocolate crinkle cookies, but I call them crackle cookies or snow cookies. And I might prepare the dough for some butter sprinkle cookies. Like, you know when you go to the grocery store and then you come across these cookies that are like buttery, but they're covered in sprinkles too? Like those kinds. Yeah, he's dead. Like those cookies. Those cookies are so good. Trying to be conservative of my grenades right now. Because it'll help a lot when I get to Pharos.
You must die! It's over now.
feel like I forgot to do something. Okay. I forgot that my mom sent me a message, so I had to be sure to reply to her. She and Dad took a day trip to Nana's house to check to make sure that repairs were done. They saw that her placard was up. Okay, now we need to go back to the Citadel at some point, but I want to finish exploring first before we go to the Citadel, and then we go to Pharos after. Grave Legend! I hope you had a blessed day, brother. How are you this Friday? Are you staying warm? I think we're supposed to have, like, a massive Arctic blast or something back to back this whole weekend. At least a little bit is going to be touching where I am in Georgia. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. I got water. Ooh, I'm yawning, man. I woke up at 9 this morning. My whole body was exhausted, but I don't know what it is. It's apparently we went through a solar flare, and I remember the last few times we had that this year, or last year, I think, too. I just wasn't sleeping well. Felt like I was having hot flashes when I wasn't the week before. Pretty warm here, low 70s right now. That does sound nice, but a little too warm for winter. And to think I want to move to Arizona. It's gonna get down to like 30. Well, I hope that you guys bundle up. Got the heater on at a reasonable temperature. Got a lot of blankets, maybe some flannel sheets. It's been hanging out in the 40s here. The lows here are expected to get into the 20s, maybe into the teens one of these days. To think I moved out of Georgia and all this was normal to me, even though take the 20s and the 10s and make them highs. But out here it ain't normal. And yet I'm out here just shrugging, thinking, okay. I just can't escape this kind of extreme cold winters, can I? Just can't escape it. Mary, we have to go do this. I don't want to, but we have to. You doing anything special tonight, Grave? Or thinking about streaming? Or did you have a good week? Yep. Okay, we have a thresher nest right here. I'm just gonna do a quick save. Yeah, this weekend, baking cookies. Sunday, Trans-Siberian Orchestra is gonna be in town. And some friends are going, and they bought me a ticket to go with them, so it'll be fun to see them again. I don't think that if I think I'm gonna have to fight this Thresher Maw. I'm scared. Okay. Oh, I knew I was gonna have to fight it. Hold on, I gotta lock in here. Oh, the wheels are damaged. Okay. Let's see. Got some running errand done. Well, hope you have fun playing Warframe. I don't even know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry. Tatiel Kativa 66. Hello. I'm doing well. How are you doing? We are here trying to lock into Fight of Theshima. And it's down.
Redeploying.
Okay. But next year will be a good year. I know it will be a much better year. But all things considered, this was a good year too. It didn't shape out the way I thought it would. But at the end of the day, I'm still alive. I'm intact. I'm not disabled or going through any chronic illnesses. I still have my parents. There's just a lot of things to be grateful for right now. Voyager cluster. Oh yeah, we still have to go to the Voyager cluster. I don't think I've been to the... No wait, I have been. I need to add this to my notepad. I haven't watched the Game Awards yet, so I don't know what games are gonna be released just yet. But I still have a library of games that I want to get through. Next year, I might buy the Switch too, but only when I know more details about the future Tomodachi game. I'm just on hold on a lot of stuff until I know for certain what the what is. Hi, pretty girl. How are you, Miss Mama? Oh? Tell me all about it. Have no fear, chat. Miss Mama is here. you are a very sweet girl, you know that? I will say this year also showed that I need to fast from relationships because I realized I've been idolizing relationships over my own relationship with God because I've been wanting to get married and all that, but it was good to take a couple months to just not do that. Just not, like, I do want to get married, but instead just fast from dating until I've matured a bit more. It doesn't help that there's a really cute guy that I find attractive and he thinks I'm attractive as well, but he respects that I'm healing because I broke off my last engagement when Sin was involved. And he's moved on from someone that he's been waiting for to come back to him, but hasn't. Relationships are complicated, and I just don't want to do long-distance relationships anymore. And push comes to shove, I don't really want to raise my kids here in Atlanta. It's not the safest place to be. And let alone my first week out here proved why my car insurance more than doubled and how everyone, not everyone's, well, the driving conditions I see out here, the drivers that I've seen, the things I've seen should be a violation of the Geneva Convention. I still stand by that. I've seen a lot, been through a lot. Traffic is still traffic to me. But I think I miss how quiet Salt Lake City was. Salt Lake City is still a city compared to what I know, even though I still think of it as a small city. People from rural America think of it as a big city. Salt Lake City was nice and quiet with all the hustle and bustle. I appreciated that very much. Now here in Atlanta, it's just stress-inducing. It raises your blood pressure. Given I'm pretty sure I have high blood pressure in my own family, my family health history, probably not wise for me to stay here.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Rule of thumb, don't be in a place that raises your blood pressure. You gotta take care of your body, take care of your heart, take care of your soul, take care of, well, everything you got. You only have one of it. And you are called to be a responsible steward of what God's given you. We'll need to go up here, but there's something else to investigate that's right here. I will say, the one thing that blew me away was how much property is for sale in Arizona. Just makes me want to buy up some property and build some comfy homes to combat high density housing. We all deserve a home. There's this 12-acre lot, or I think it's 10 acres available just outside Prescott. It's about 7,000 feet in elevation, though. But it looks gorgeous to be surrounded by all those trees. Sounds like it'd be a hassle, though, to just get like fiber internet, sewage, water, power up there. Not unless you had a generator, I think. I appreciate that, Cap, but I don't really know you. I encourage you, though, to just interact and engage with people, but not really demand follow for a follow. That just... I think it only works on LinkedIn. Not really much elsewhere. The thing I've learned, especially when you want to grow, is you have to be intentional with your strategy, and that's basic marketing. You have to be intentional about your messaging. Think about who you're targeting, who you want to align your brand with, and attempt to expand your audience, and to attract a better return on investment, or at least those conversions. But what do I know? Let's keep going. Oops. There we go.
Let's get moving.
Rex, you're... Rex. Rex.
Over there!
Oh, what the?
Time to get Kahoku some payback.
Shepard, over here. It's Kahoka.
I guess Cerberus found him after all.
Rest in peace, Kahoku. We're heading to the Columbia system. For those here, did y'all like it when I brought back Halo? Did y'all like watching Halo again? I don't know. Halo Infinite's still not the same game as it was. Like, yeah. Well, Kat, I don't know you. I want us to keep getting to know each other better before I do that. But I was also raised in a time of stranger danger. Ironic how that would inhibit Gen Z's ability to talk with people. Well, we just gotta keep getting to know each other, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. Not in the slightest. And of course, there's a Thresher Maw on this planet. Curious about something. can't have my controller sit on the desk while it vibrates, otherwise it goes for you guys on stream. And oh jeez, I wonder if my wait, seriously? We got our goal of 350 followers before the end of 2025. Wait, no one's messing with me, right? No one's messing with me? My notifications aren't working again, but oh my gosh! Thank you guys so much! And the only way now is up. The only way out is up, and we keep expanding the blanket fort. Corpse Wolfie, hello, my good sir. How are you today? I hope you're having a good day, my good sir. Or ma'am. Okay, there's supposed to be elements over this way. I'm a girl and I'm good. I'm glad. Did you have a good week? I hope you had a good week. At the end of the... well, at least the end of it, you made it to Friday. And making it to Friday is always a blessing. Am I... Okay, good to know Mako can't flip. Or did, despite it being cold outside. Oof, yeah, I feel that. I moved out of Utah earlier this year, but I can't escape the bitter cold that threatens my doorstep out here. Hopefully it's not too cold. I'm aware that some parts of the US, at least, are undergoing a cold weather warning, I think, where it could get 40, 45 below zero, which is kind of frightening, honestly.
Not now, Shepard.
Let's see, and Holy Mystic! Hi! How are you doing, my good sir? Hello, Raiders. My name is RoseLevel36. I'm a fellow Star Fox lover, and on Fridays we play Mass Effect here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening and staying warm and making sure that y'all had dinner. It is... wow. So I just checked, it's supposed to be 12. Oh dear. Oh dear, that is cold. But you know, after coming out of Utah, I should... you know, it's okay. Recover from the insanity of Mario SNES. Oof. I'm aware it's rage-inducing, and I remember somebody made a parody game that just rage baits you. It causes you to just rage. I remember the time it dropped to 3 degrees when I was still living in Flagstaff. Oof. I wasn't ready for that. Mass floof effect? Yes. Yes, sir! Despite this being Star Fox lore, we play Mass Effect here on Fridays. Oh, this was started back in 22, I want to say, because it was during the heat of collegiate esports. I was losing my mind, and I just didn't want to continuously play Halo Infinite or stream it. So to give myself a mental break, we dubbed Fridays Mass Effect Fridays. You went insane. Oh no. Oh, playing games that rage bait you. That was why I hung up esports, and yet I still seem to play Halo. Arizona gets 7 degrees. Yeah, Flagstaff, you can get very, very cold. I feel fortunate enough to not have experienced sub-zero while I was still attending college out there, but oof, my heart goes out to those that have to survive sub-zero. I got... Oops, let me do this and I'll read. I'm being close to unlocking expert. Oh no. Oh no. Expert mode. Oh no. I mean, you could do insanity on here, which is the hardest difficulty for Mass Effect, but I choose not to because I Okay, we'll go do this container thingy over here. I don't want to deal with another Thresher Maw. But I'm just here to be chill. I don't want to hate myself enough to just do the hardest difficulty in the name of achievements. Yeah, prayer for those animals in the cold temperatures. It's supposed to drop to, like, at some point, I want to say 18 here in Atlanta area. For a low, thankfully, this weekend. It's about to chill the thrill of the faith. Okay. I know for a fact that if I get out and get closer, I'm gonna trigger the Thresher Maw, so let's do this. Hey! Big worm! Big worm! Where are you? Yeah, I moved to Atlanta earlier this year. I wasn't raised in it, I've just started living in it. I'm no stranger to cold after living in northern Arizona and then Utah for a few years. It's certainly a it's certainly something when you have to endure bitter cold. Okay, there we go. I have a friend who was in Arizona Resi. Yes. Yeah, it's very green out here. It's depending on where you are in Arizona, it could feel like you're in a whole different world. Like, woohoo! Yeah, thanks for the 3-stream streak, fellow howler. Headphone warning, I do have a soundboard, so make sure you turn down the volume for the stream in 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's safe for you to turn back up. Some of these sounds I haven't fixed yet. I've been trying to lower the volume on them, but VoiceFile's like, ha, we're just gonna keep the volume up on them. So I'm gonna have to manually rip those sounds and fix them myself. Yeah, like Central Arizona is more plains, I want to say. Plains border to the desert. And then Northern Arizona is very foresty. If you're in like a good chunk of the Rockies. But when you go out east, I want to say, it becomes more plains-like in northern. But southern eastern is still pretty deserty. Even as you climb in elevation, because Tucson's about 3,000 feet. But when you just go west on northern, then it becomes deserty as you go into the Mojave Desert. Yes, sir, it is. I can't do a good howl personally, but even then I don't feel comfortable to without getting a noise complaint. I don't want to get a noise complaint. At least not my first. Normally I would get a humidifier up, but I attempted in YM stream and tally. Dream, I don't know if it was good. I guess you could make Twitter do a vote on if you wanted to. I keyed, I keyed. I'm sure it was a good one.
Negative contacts, Commander.
Alright, let's find all the collectibles we can before we depart. Especially since I think we should make some more Omni Gel. Dear Twitter. Yeah. I will say though, I think Atlanta is one of the only places where I could be like, do a barrel and someone said bet and then they just roll their car. Yeah, Atlanta's very dangerous. I think I heard about that. That would be ironic if that was where Nintendo got their inspiration for the Landmaster tank. It.
Huh?
You know, I'm just not gonna question that. I'm not gonna question it. Alright, the last thing to do is this. Nope, wait, there's still an element to find. Slippy Mass Fed. I want a hollow energy wrist. So the thing on my wrist is called a Omni tool. You can use it to communicate, do business transactions, explore the extranet. I think I said check messages. I do anything. But they don't introduce the concept, the Omni Sword, I believe, until Mass Effect 3. I don't remember seeing it in Mass Effect 2, but Mass Effect 3. Makes up for the rest of the class. Honestly, giving Falco an Omni tool with an Omni Blade would do all of us a massive favor in the fandom. No more Slippy. No more, please. No mas. And then knowing knowing Wolf, he'll have an advanced and a stronger version of the Omni tool. I'm not sure I buy the canon that he made his own version of the Landmaster. I'm not sure I buy that canon. Not gonna lie.
Transmission coming in, Commander. I think you're gonna want to hear this one.
Greetings, Commander Shepard. I represent a party interested in obtaining information on Cerberus activities.
Who are you, and who do you represent?
Who I am is inconsequential. Suffice to say, I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. You see, Admiral Kahoku contacted my employer looking for information on the location of any Cerberus facilities. We provided that information on the promise that he would turn over copies of all files gathered from the Cerberus systems to us.
Did you have anything to do with Admiral Kahoku ending up dead?
We had no reason to harm him. He was going to provide us with information about Cerberus. Information that is now in your possession.
You must have some connection to Cerberus. How else could you tell Kahoku where to find them?
Information is our business, Commander. Through our contacts, we were able to determine that the Cerberus group was active in the Voyager cluster. Unfortunately, that was all we were able to find out. That is why we are so interested in acquiring copies of the files from you.
Your deal died with Kahoku. Why should I help you?
The Alliance is just going to file this information away in some archive, but no secret stays hidden forever. Eventually, someone somewhere will deliver it into our hands. Might as well be you. Transmit the files to us and you will be well compensated.
What are you going to do with this information?
Information is a commodity. It can be bought, sold, or traded. Why my employer desires this information is not my concern. I am only the buyer.
I'll transmit the files.
I knew you were a reasonable man, Commander. My employer will remember this the next time you need something from us.
Out of curiosity, let me check something. Is, hold on. Is that all the game sounds are being picked up? Yes, it is. I just wanted to be sure. Gosh, I was so young when the game first came out. I was like 9, but I was so enraptured, or not enraptured, I was so into the Pokemon that I was just not really paying attention to anything else. Finally beat Bowser today. Yes. Beat the Bowser before he could sing Peaches. Pokemon died out for me, I think, around when 6th gen dropped. Gosh, that was like maybe 2012, I think, when Gen 6 dropped, the Kalos region. Gamma, Artemis Tau. We already checked Artemis Tau. Hades Gamma, we already checked. Gemini Sigma, Pharos, Armstrong Nebula, Kepler Verge. I guess we're going back to the Citadel to turn in this mission. I feel like we're missing something else though. And then we'll head to Pharos. Can't say about any other free for ones. Well, I'd love it if you could sing about maybe apples or strawberries or apricots. Yummers. The Unova region, or Gen 5, was a unique concept, I think, where you just had this region that's largely isolated, and it's rare to see Pokemon from any other region there. I found that a really unique concept. And Gen 5 has one or two of my all-time favorite Pokemon, so... I think Mewtwo was my first ever favorite. And then Deoxys came into the list. Lucario. Riolu. Of course I was a Pikachu fan for a little bit, but I think but I don't know. I think it just became a brand association more than anything, and then eventually Zoroark and Zorua came to the list. I thought Shinx was cool. When playing X with 3 is gonna be feeling good playing with Blue again. I got X. Mom also bought me Y, but I played X. Pokemon X felt too easy. I don't know, like something about it just made it feel way too easy. And I couldn't get myself to do Alola. I kind of want to do the Galar region, which I think is Gen 8. And I think they're on Gen 9 or Gen 10 by now. Shadow Fox from Zoids was fun. Command Wolf. There's so many new Pokemon now. My brain just can't
I
wrap
found your brother's
around
body.
it.
His ship was attacked by privateers.
Willem's dead? I guess I should have expected this. When his ship dropped out of contact, I just knew. But I kept hoping he might still be alive.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you for finding him. It's better to know one way or the other. That's what they say, right? Please excuse me. I need to go make arrangements for his funeral.
How crazy would it be if we had time to finish this game tonight? I think we might be able to finish this game next week. We're so close to the end. Then we could start Mass Effect 2. It's something I do want to share is our tradition here is every time we finish Mass Effect 2 and finish Mass Effect 3, we watch the Mass Effect Paragon Lost movie in the 4th. Here, I'll put the command for the Discord here.
Many are blaming the destruction on an experiment gone awry. Administrator Anoleus currently
We'll watch the movie in there, but I recommend staying tuned for when we actually do the event. More likely than not, I'll put out a tweet when I finish Mass Effect 2 and to announce when we'll be watching the movie. Because atypically we will do a bye week just to watch it, and then we would resume the following week.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is.
I'm not sure if you're still there, Holy Mystic, but the Bible case for my new Bible arrived and it looks so pretty. It's purple, obviously. But for those that don't know here, I am a follower of Christ. I believe that he died for my sins and was resurrected on the 3rd day. And thanks to his sacrifice, we're saved through repentance and baptism.
Show me your items.
So, if you redeem some channel points, I will read a Bible verse. This new Bible I have, I like to buy a new Bible every time I move, or if I mark up my current Bible too much. So this Bible is ready for when I move next year, but I will read a verse from it, should you choose to redeem. I've marked up so many Bibles. Must carry some unique stories. Maybe I'll go through one of these days and just reread them. Would that be something I should do on stream? I would obviously have the camera angled down as we go through all of them, because I'm a new King James peep, but I have a new International. I've got this one's a Christian Standard. I've read a KJV for my first one, and I actually have a Jewish Standard Bible, so it's organized in a way to help a Jewish person to understand the events that led up to the Gospels and even to the epistles, as well as using some Jewish words rather than some of the translated words from Greek, Aramaic, Hebrew. I think the other one's Armenian.
Sometimes I envy your biotic abilities, Doctor. Then all your people have such skill.
While the Asari have natural biotic abilities, not all have the desire to learn to use their abilities effectively.
Of course, I intended no disrespect to the effort you have put into your training. Pardon me.
Makes me wonder what my future children will think when they go through it. I want kids someday. But first, I need to get married, and to do that, well, I just have to keep meeting people, keep forming relationships with people. And even dating some men.
Planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars. Many Council worlds, particularly Asari and Solarian colonies, will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
How do y'all even date now? It's super hard, too. I don't want to do long distance anymore.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Yeah, let's get a license to purchase Geth weapons.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
And then there's the requisitions officer at CSEC. I want to see if I can get anything from him before we go back to the Normandy, and I guess let's head off to Pharos. I mean, there's nothing else for us to do right now. Still feel like I'm missing something, though. It's bugging me. Nope, nope, not this way. No, no, no. I'm just turning into the Martians now from Sesame Street, like, yep, 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 yep. Like, nope, nope, nope. I am aging myself here and I do not care.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
We're not old, we're fantastically vintage. Yes. Yes. I am comfortable. I am okay with calling myself vintage.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
I guess, does this mean everything before the year 2000's vintage now? Seriously?
Have increases in Citadel traffic endangered our safety? Emily Wong offers an inside look at the dangerous world of space traffic control.
I've reached vintage status at the age of 27! I am older than the GameCube, the PS2!
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination.
But I'm pretty sure the N64 is just slightly older than me.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
That just means Halo's not vintage, so it's still a pretty new game. Alright, this dude. Well, I think I'll leave alone my requisitions officer and let's go to Pharos. And we'll try to get that done in one night. Yeah, no, I think we're gonna be finishing this game next week. Next week we'll probably do Virmire and snowball ourselves to the end of the game. Oh, goodness gracious, I lost track. Yeah, Star Fox 64 is pretty great.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Normandy, this is Alliance Command. We're detecting your presence in the Attican Beta Cluster. One of our surveillance drones was gathering intel on Geth activities in the region when it was spotted and shot down. You need to go groundside and recover the drone's data module before the Geth find it.
Elitania. The planet of the monkeys. I gotta sit up. Let's give Caden some. J. Coob. Hello, my good sir. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a nice evening. The most hardcore parasite tube ever, the Aperoids. Oh dear. Rough but good. How's gaming? We're having a chill evening. On Fridays we play Mass Effect here, so we're just being cozy today. Just keeping it low key. Hopefully you're able to relax now. Hopefully you're able to have some dinner. Or maybe just a nice treat. Not gonna lie, having beard papas delivered sounds really tempting right now for some cream puffs. I'm going to gym, kind of busy. You gonna lurk though? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the blanket for Jay. And hopefully you're able to get those gains. But in all seriousness, going to the gym is really relaxing. I unfortunately canceled mine before I left Utah. And I haven't been able to get back to the gym here in Georgia because we're moving back out west. Just back-to-back moving. I don't ever recommend it. Feels like I gained more weight than I lost, even with all the heavy lifting. My favorite thing was always lifting weights. But I'm tempted to try out military calisthenics. So just doing like military style PT. You going back to the west side? Yeah. Not all the way west. But the truth is my family needs me. And now that I'm no longer engaged, if you will. And I'm still struggling to find work. There's no real reason for me to stay out here. My parents are getting older, and they need more spiritual influences in their lives. Especially now that Nana's passed on. I think that sucks. I will say, improving your diet is one of the harder things to do. In my opinion.
Beast had it coming.
Remind me to stay on your good side, Commander.
I didn't mean to run him over. I didn't mean to run him over. These are little pie jacks. Yeah, I appreciate that, Holy Mistake. Just this year was a massive roller coaster for more reasons than one. At the end of the day, nothing's holding me back now. They need me. And honestly, we need more people to be lights out there, out west, despite how depraved they are. And how denominational they are too, with distorted doctrine. Someone has to be brave. And I'm probably really stupid for going back out there, but it's what I need to do. And honestly, it was like a big breath of fresh air being back in Arizona, even though I was passing through. I love it out there. And if I hadn't signed a lease on my current apartment, I would have told Mom, who was helping me move, because we rented a Penske, and I said, Mom, let's just not go. Let's just stay here and find me an apartment. And Mom said, and when I told Mom what I was thinking, I think about a few months ago, she said, if you had said the word, I would have supported you with what you wanted to do. Oh, sorry about the auto mod. Let me take a look. I appreciate you, Holy Mystic. My motto for streaming is you have to be really brave to be really stupid on the internet. So I guess we all have to live life and go through experiences through the choices that we've made. Ecclesiastes alludes to this, where you live your life however you choose because God gave us the freedom to do so, but use the time that you were given to start early, serve God, glorify Him in all that you do, say, think. I guess starting at the age of 21 is not a bad idea. More responsible than going to clubs and bars. And I must be brave because I'm insane. I mean, you can go back to the logic of Red versus Blue, too. I guess what I can do is just go ahead and do this thing over here. Like, think about Red versus Blue. You have Caboose, whom I aptly named my cat after. This little ball who has no real awareness or concept of anything. Absolutely just airheaded. And yet this dude is super brave, super strong. He just doesn't have a capacity to hate unless it's someone that hurt his friends. Like, nothing really breaks him. But if you hurt his friends, have mercy on your soul. And an elder from my congregation, whom is a friend of mine, especially since I've been friends with his son for about 10 years, and has helped me through my journey, has shared the formula of the less you know, the more valuable you are too, which I don't think applies to this in this case. But I'm wondering if there's still certain niches. Like, it's good to know the entirety of the Bible, but you could specialize in being able to work with kids, work with women, work with men, work with the elderly, widows, divorcees, those that were abused. But I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I will go off on tangents and just think things out and just blather them out. I've thought about having a voice recorder to just record my rambles, because sometimes I'll just think of a great idea, something great, but I just don't think to write it down. I tried that once, but I realized, oh, I need like a transcriber or something. It's me ever since I went to Potter content. Yeah. Yeah. It's always great to find ways to find the right context to explore the word deeper. But I also know that you have to be cautious about that sort of stuff. And unfortunately, once I'm cautious, I'm pretty overly cautious. Especially since I'm a New King James consumer. I'm just cautious about translations. We're almost there. We are almost there because with the fact we helped Zeltan the Elcor ambassador and Shaira the consort. There it is. There we go. Whew. Now we go after the rest of the monkeys. Y'all do anything special for Christmas, Mystic? Oh, I'm sorry about your bro. Scotland does look beautiful. Now it's just simple dinners, some get-togethers. Sometimes simple is better. But I don't think I could have stayed simple enough without decorating. Happens 3.5 ago. We know where he is now. Months? Years? You know, but you don't have to share if you don't want to. I don't want you to feel like I have to. Yeah. I give you hugs if I could. Unfortunately, the PNG tuber avatar can only do so much. Otherwise, I would give you big hugs right now. Yeah, decorating is a lot of fun. I'm that type of person where I will just take a box, like a shipping box. I will just tape it up and then I will just wrap it. Just because it's pretty. Gift wrapping is an art. It's okay if you haven't done it in a while. I mean, I can't full on decorate with the move, but a neighbor that was moving out was nice enough to let me keep his 4-foot plastic tree or fake tree. So that's just what I have here right now. Should I just shoot them? Should I just let the impulsive thoughts go? Yeah, I guess so. Oh gosh, no, no, no. Let the hazard go down. Monkey go bomb. Don't know where else there could be a monkey. But at least it's helping thin through the ones I've checked so far. Shepherd commits animal abuse. This means I'm demonetized, I guess. We're not even on YouTube is the best part. I think I'm due to upgrade my weapons. Fucking Donkey Kong. Imagine they still had Donkey Kong. Well, by the time it's 2183.
I think we're good, Shepard.
Well, we're definitely doing Rex a favor. Because hijacks, what these things are considered an insult. At least I'm on Krogan. Thank you for redeeming Hydrate. I will drink some water. There we go. Yeah, it's been shockingly dry here in Georgia. I'm used to it being dry back when I was up high, several thousand feet higher.
All targets down.
I am so mean.
Perimeter clear. I think we're good, Commander.
Well, I haven't seen that before. Oh, that's interesting. If I recall correctly, the monkey with the modules down here.
He dropped the data module.
It's a miracle the data module's still intact. Joker can transmit this info to Alliance Command.
Oops. One more. Where is he? Oh, there's two more. Emir. Vad there you are. Let it go. Vad
All targets down.
Just being a cringe Swede. Started relearning chess on Duolingo. I was never good at chess, but I figured it'll help my brain. So why not? I don't know, Courage, this is fun. They have me doing a lot of bare basics, but sometimes in order to really think more critically in chess, you have to go over the basics. You want to learn Gaelic? Thanks for the stretch. Oh, stretch. Ooh, I felt my back crack a little bit from that. Long on Gaelic. I think Duolingo does offer Gaelic. I'm not sure if Babbel does too, but I'm not sponsored by Duolingo. I don't think they'd ever sponsor anyone. Let's see. I'm also doing German on here. I forgot they added Klingon on here. I forgot they added that Star Trek language Klingon. Yep, Scottish Gaelic is on here. Engelska, Italienska, Chineska, Japanska, Franska, Spanska, Chiska, Portugisiska, Koreanska, Mate, Musik. Interesting. I think she's Irish and speaks Gaelic. Enya? I don't think I have. I can recommend her to you, but there is this one artist I used to listen to since I was a baby, ironically. My parents encountered her while mom was still pregnant with me, and they bought one of her CDs, and that just became like my instant soother while I was a kid, while I was a baby. She's Gaelic. Or she's Scottish. And a Lord of the Rings song. Oh, interesting. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Alright, let's head to Pharos in Theseus. Now that I'm looking at the time, are we going to be able to finish this in 45 minutes? Well, let's see. Margie Butler. Alright, let's head to Pharos. Think of it as the equivalent of a planet that was glassed by the Covenant. Excuse me.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
We saw your ship. Faidan wants to speak with you immediately.
Who's Faidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
Nope, well, he did. I want to be conservative about my grenades here and not use them.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure.
What if I find Geth there?
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony! Protect the heart of the colony!
Oh yeah, we have to go up into the tower. I could bake some of those cookies tonight if I wanted to, but two of my recipes, it needs to have the dough sit for no longer than overnight.
He's the closest thing left to proper channels.
Gosh, why do I just crave sweets right now? What is going on? I should just have something more substantial or... Based fact, all RPGs need a new game plus mode with bonus XP or level carryover for new game rules. That is a thing, actually, in Mass Effect. You can re-import your save and do it again, but unfortunately, that doesn't mean it'll carry over. Like, the only reason I'd recommend doing that is if you want to basically improve your odds in the next game. Can't wait for Christmas cooking. Yeah.
I'm just glad your colony is safe.
I can't wait to make the Christmas manicotti, but that's not until Christmas Eve.
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Help me find what the Geth are after, and you'll all get out of here alive.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the ExoGeni headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
But a couple of us are baking cookies for some of the widows, of my congregation. They gave us ingredients for just basic chocolate chip cookies, but I'm anything but basic with baking.
They fund this colony.
In addition to chocolate chip, I'm making brown sugar cookies, even though I'm wondering if that's redundant now. Making those buttered sprinkle cookies, like those ones you see in the grocery store, those big buttery ones that are just baked in with all these sprinkles. And crinkle cookies, though I call them crackle cookies or snow cookies because they look like snow covering the ground. Chef herself? Oh, bless your heart. I could imagine they call on you so much just to cook stuff, but I hope they give you a break so that way you can just enjoy family. Unless you enjoy doing it, then yay!
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
Yeah, cooking is a lot of fun. I took a knife skills class when I was still a teenager, but I need to retake
What do you
one.
need done to get this place back on its feet?
My knife skills are less than satisfactory.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks.
Cleaning can be calming too.
Getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend.
I don't necessarily enjoy cleaning, but I'm learning to just find the joy in that.
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
So that way, because there's a piece when you're just in a home that you know is clean, everything is accessible and ready for when you need or want something.
You mentioned something
and you've just reduced a lot of clutter. So that means you're content with what you have.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Pharos in general.
Of course, Commander.
Tell me about your colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back.
The only reason that I enjoyed laundry is because it's kind of funny that whenever my cats, especially Miss Mama, claims to clean laundry so they don't get folded immediately, she loves laundry. Even though she will lay on clean laundry, dirty laundry.
We were nearly 1,000 at the main site.
Teacups.
200 more at my outpost.
I actually have some teacups as well. And saucers. They were Nana's. And I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh dear. And
the Normandy isn't huge, but we could airlift you out.
The Geth fighters.
They're more for something to display, but I didn't take the stands with me.
It is our home.
I want to be able to use them.
Growth here that's simply not available on other worlds.
How big was the original Pharos colony?
We were nearly
God bless you for cookies. It went away. Don't you just love it when you feel a sneeze coming and then just like, oh, we're not gonna sneeze. But I have a feeling it's gonna strike me like a thief in the night.
What else can you tell me about ExoGeni?
ExoGeni funded this colony. Without them, we wouldn't be stuck here.
They specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony, we work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
I wonder if brown sugar cookies are redundant with the chocolate chip cookies. What else could I make? I thought about making reverse chocolate chip cookies where you just have the chocolate cookie but you use white chocolate chips instead. Or maybe I just make regular sugar, run-of-the-mill sugar cookies because why not? Nothing wrong with regular run-of-the-mill sugar cookies. I'll think of something. Plus, brown sugar cookies are good.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
But they should know... I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I can't see any significant damage, but something is clearly causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations.
I do need to make some strawberry jam though, because I found a recipe for strawberry hot chocolate, and a friend of mine, an IRL friend of mine, loves strawberries. So I'm like, why don't we just make it? He's like, yeah. He hasn't swung by yet, even though I have the ingredients for it. But I might just go ahead and make the jam. I think I have jars for it.
Tell me about Zoo's Hope.
The colony is growing, or it was. But you should speak with Faidan. He is our leader.
Why should I speak to Faidan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Faidan.
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
I have to go.
So long, Commander.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry, but I can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Gorat Tu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra. Humans usually employ surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
Why is your name so long?
We are named for our origins. Gorat Tu is my homeworld, Heranon my clan's country, Maldinest and Got are the city and district where I live.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting...
I'm scared to know what Mordred Solus' full name is now.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
Are you the captain of this freighter?
Not originally. The captain died in one of the Geth raids. I'm the last crew member. We shouldn't even be here. The Solarian merchant promised us a fortune. I wish... I suppose it could be worse.
What's wrong with the ship? Isn't she space-worthy?
There's too much damage. Maybe if the Geth stopped attacking, I could fix her. Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while.
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but Faidan, what's the report on... I should go.
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work.
Sus. Sus. Alrighty, so before we go off to Exogeny headquarters, we're gonna help get this colony back up and running. I'm sleepy, but it's so cozy here. Is it just really cozy in the gym, or are you just steaming in a sauna? Ooh. That's just unfortunate. Yeah, nothing wrong with being cozy. Sometimes the body just needs rest and recovery. Just got back from the sauna and chilling watching your stream. I've never been in a sauna, actually. Is it nice? Hope so. I've always been curious about those things.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
There's another one. Doesn't look like it's been activated yet, though. We should keep looking.
Exhausting, relaxing at the same time, yeah. I know Koreans do a method where you will sit in a steam sauna and sweat, but then you will soak in like an ice room, if you will.
Perimeter clear.
I know that there's actually a few Korean bathhouses not far from me. Because I think there's one that's for men and one for women. I don't think I would ever be able to do that. I'm probably too much what the world likes to call a prude. But if I want to take a bath, I just do it at home. Okay. And we got some of Saren's Krogan right here. What are you doing, Tali? Are you just getting stuck, or what's happening? I think she's stuck. this dude.
You don't want to go down there.
What are you doing down here?
Nothing I should be, and anything I shouldn't. No! That was a good one. Very intense.
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for, looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Ah! Ah! Trying to get to the... Dying!
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle... Time's up. Company's coming. Ask Faidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
Heads up.
Engaging target.
Something's very, very wrong here. Let's switch out my equipment real quick. Because honestly, I think that's overdue. And more Omni Gel makes it easier to hack into stuff. I was hoping to get some dumplings today when I took a bunch of donations out to Goodwill, but unfortunately the dumpling place that I really liked closed. And in its stead I noticed they're doing a soft opening for a Vietnamese place. The cardboard. I was hoping for some delicious dumplings. Try to learn to make homemade chimkin dumplings, but Asian style dumplings are peak. I think I almost tried making chicken dumplings once, homemade, but I just got lazy. Chalambao was so good. The Volkov. Right. Oops. And Omni Gel makes it easier to repair the Mako when you're on the ground in battle. The waste. You gotta do at least 400 dumplings for Christmas. Okay. Ooh, what kind of dumplings are you gonna make? Shumai, shalambao, gyoza, mandu. Like, oh, that's good stuff. Hi, Ken. How are you? Oh, with the hugs. Yes. Aren't you supposed to be asleep? Well, actually, you know what? I can't really say that. It's Friday. No idea. I'm not British. What? No worries. I think, but I don't know. The English language is weird, especially not just in the United States. Thank you for the redemption, kid. Okay. The Naginata will be better. The good old Karpov. Oof, we have a lot. Sometimes even ammo upgrades give free Omni Gel. Can't sleep, rotisserie chicken in the bed while the lactose is working on my tummy. Good stuff. Oh, poor thing. All I can do is just pray for you, brother. I might give Tally the pulse rifle. Okay, checking out leaves at chocolate milk while having lactose and I don't even know half the time if you're torturing your own body or not, but I'm hoping that you're feeling better at least. I'm just looking on Grubhub right now to see if there's any dumplings, but I'm thinking, nah, if I'm still hungry, I have leftovers of stuff. I have leftover chicken from some coconut chicken curry, and I have leftover beef stroganoff. And I still have some broccolini in my fridge. Gotta consume all the vegetables. And I'm also trying to save money for Sunday because Sunday is when the Trans-Siberian Orchestra show is. Yeah, Tally's just stuck, I think. It just makes me visit the place even King's go on foot and guess. No. Okay, it's As long as you're okay. Oh, that is cool. That is really cool. I think Tally's just perpetually stuck.
Hello again, Commander.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
The best part is I'm not even walking, I'm jogging. But I'll make sure not to walk.
Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble. Thank you again.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
I forget sometimes where the Geth are in this tunnel. Because once I'm on that lift to the Skyway, I'm just continuing on. Lost reach. Okay. You're sweet though, kid. Let's see, we can't go down. Not here, at least. Why is Tally just perpetually stuck? What is this even? No way, I did complete all the Geth in the tunnels.
Commander, what can I do for you?
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones, friends.
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
This is our home. We've watched the
How
Geth
is
slowly
you?
destroy
IE's good. We'll be, though, ending stream in about 10 minutes because I need to go prepare the cookie dough. And I have a long day of preparation tomorrow. But I'll still not walk for you, kid. Don't worry. I will not slow down. I will jog.
Watch out! Scouts. I don't know how much more I can take.
Perimeter secured.
You don't like the word
And
cookie?
now to the Geth base.
Why do you not?
Something an intelligent mind expects to see.
Biscuit work? True.
The last batch went south.
picking up a common signal. It's too weak to pinpoint, but there's definitely someone out here.
I bet that, but I guess it means something else in... Oh. Oh dear. That's likely a word that cannot be said on stream.
I still can't get a fix on the location.
Any sign of movement? Elizabeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Oops. Goodbye. It also reminds me of the endless struggle to dye most cookies on... Yeah, that's true. I don't get why they call the data tracking stuff cookies. Doesn't make sense to me in the slightest.
Area secured.
We gotta go sleep. It's 2 a.m. here. Oh, it's 2 a.m. there. Take care, my good sir. Sleep well. It was lovely to meet you, Jay. Oh. Ah, I get you now, Kin. And I see you're out here making jokes. Mystic, very, very funny.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
They must be close enough to see us.
Dealing with the Geth is more important.
No shame whatsoever.
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not Geth.
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving, but the Geth really hit them hard.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you. But I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We could do
I appreciate that, Mystic. I'll probably have him going on in background while I make the cookie dough.
You're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
If she's
Because
in there,
virtually are
I'll get her
tracking
out.
there for making websites
Thank you,
easier.
Commander.
Whatever.
Thank you.
Yep, sounds about right.
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
Sounds easy enough. What's the catch?
No catch, really. It's dangerous work, but not for someone like you.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters.
I guess if I'm that hungry, I could make some tea and make some rice balls. A little onigiri.
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it.
Save money and just use up what I have here.
Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, and the alternative is a bit too secure.
I learned how to make onigiri. Making onigiri is pretty easy, but I don't really fill it. I just like to season the rice and that's it. I'm pretty picky about my fillings. Like, I don't like canned fish. I don't like mayo. Don't show me these jellyfish. Yes. Oh, you gotta love the mistranslation. It's like jelly-filled donuts. You know what I might do is, what if I just made an onigiri, but I filled it with some jelly, just to see what would happen. I could make that a goal if I wanted to.
You owe us for this. The Skyway is crawling with Geth. Package is secured. We're leaving now.
Strawberry jam or Christmas custard? I don't know. I still have some lingonberry jam. I have some ube jam. Or I could use the strawberry jam that I'm about to make. Or I could get some marmalade.
Wait. Shut down the comm. We've got incoming Geth. Damn it! Shut down the comm.
They're dead. Yep, they're dead. Of Enya music to start. Also, you got a nice list. Appreciate that. How's it again? Ja, tycker om lyssna på musik. Jag tycker om att lyssna på musik. Oh, that's a... But no, I'm not gonna repeat that mistake. This is an awkward place to stop at. But it's as good of a place as any, I guess.
The Geth certainly don't waste time moving.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
Okay, this is definitely a good place to stop as any, given that it's now 8 o'clock. And with that, we are gonna be closing out our stream for the night. Definitely was nice. The pathfinding AI reach while driving is so dumb. Like, how can the crashing out over over the AI for Halo Reach. Yeah, no, the AI in Halo Reach is a bit like, ugh. There's a reason the reputation is you never ever let Cat drive vehicles in the game. But with that in mind, we are gonna be finishing out our... Oops. Sorry. We're gonna be finishing out our Mass Effect Friday stream. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. If you enjoyed the stream, don't hesitate to click on that purple heart to leave a follow, and also consider becoming a bow. Join the sub bow squad and subscribe. Stream schedule's a bit iffy right now, but otherwise, on the days that I do stream, and because I know that Twitch notifications can be weird, following the Twitter is one of the best things you can do, especially that way you can be notified on the dot. And if you want more content from me, then I recommend you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Clips and highlights here get posted as shorts there. And given that it's close to the end of the year, I'll be most likely working on a short best of video for 2025. And if you're enjoying the good vibes here, you want to keep engaging with the community, then I recommend you join the Ultimate Blanket Fort. Join the Discord community. We're nice and cozy in here. It's a great way to meet new people. Be kept up to date on Discord events as well as stream events that happen, including for when we watch any movies. We do Saturday morning cartoons. And we're going to try to organize some more game nights as they happen. But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's stream. Is there anyone we could say hi to tonight? Anyone we could say hi to tonight? I see Saryu is live. And I see Saryu is live, but there's also Banana. So how about we go say hi to Miss Banana Kisses? She is a fellow sister in Christ, and she's working on her streamathon, I believe. It's for celebrating 2 years, and when I was watching her earlier, someone gifted her 100 subs, which is absolutely incredible. So I'm trying to find her right now in my follows. So it's like, come on. Hold up. There we go. So why don't we go show her some love? But with that in mind, thank you guys so much for tuning into tonight's stream. Enjoy that blanket fort and stay cozy and keep yourself safe as this back-to-back Arctic blast is going to be hitting. Keep yourself safe. Protect your animals as we start to face some sub-zero temperatures. And I will see y'all on the next one. Good night.